a tear to my eye. We're going to a college. We're going to play at a cafeteria for lunch. I absolutely have always feared doing something like this.
So we're sitting there in the cafeteria playing, and these just streams of people are walking by, just giving us the strangest look, and you're just thinking, what are these guys doing? Just to go to the bathroom. What do you have to do? Go to the bathroom and sit on the couch and think about it? It's too bad.
New York's too slow.
Yeah. You wanted James's hairs. Sure. Half of them.
I wanted to speed up, but I didn't want to be a band that sped up.
Yeah. No, I got final straw. That was all me.
Really? New York was too slow?
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
I thought it sounded terrible this night.
Which one?
You liked it?
New York? I thought it sounded great.
I thought it was too slow.
I mean, it sounded fine at the tempo it was at, but
Was that wrong? Were you wrong or was I wrong?
I don't know which one of us was wrong. I thought I was right until he looked at me, so I was really wrong.
What happened?
I just
I
put
went
the
with
snare
you.
on.
And, we're trying to catch up.
You guys, these were so sweet in sound check. It was beautiful. But here, the monitor mix didn't work. So it was unplugged, so I found the plug-in and it was just a wash. Like I couldn't hear the click. It was just, it was just treble, but you couldn't distinguish anything. So then I had to unplug. That was on final straw.
Jeez. I hate when I can't hear. I mean, I don't want it to be so loud, but it didn't sound rocky to me because I couldn't hear my guitar or my voice. So I was like,
I couldn't hear anything again. I mean, I had earplugs on. I could hear a click. It'll be good next show. It's just, oh man.
Maybe they,
what are your predictions on numbers tomorrow?
Fan-wise?
I'm gonna say 500.
I'm gonna say 6 people, just so I'm not disappointed.
What you made?
I thought some of the songs were really tight tonight. That was my take on it.
Yep, agreed.
We use a click now, that helps.
It really did. Like, it kept us all together.
It's just the idea of a click keeps us together.
No, like all of a sudden we have to be like...
Well, a couple times, like, I had to turn it off, like, twice. But I was like, they think it's on, so they're just gonna have confidence in me.
That's right.
Do whatever I want.
Exactly what it is. It's all in your mind.
I think playing at the school today for lunch, even though it was like my personal nightmare, it was like practice, and I didn't make hardly as many mistakes.
It seemed like I just thought we played pretty tight. I was disappointed. All the Jonah was sitting here to watch New York, and it was just kind of dead to me. I was just like, shoot.
It might have felt that way to you, but I thought it felt great.
Hey, buddy, look at me. Who's good at being music player, rocker?
James.
No, Scott! Scott Brownson is good at playing music, rocker, player, guitar.
Joey,
Okay?
what?
Hey!
What did I say?
Ice. You're good. Okay? Drink it down, settle. Great. Let's go out and do an encore after everyone left.
Yeah.
Okay, you talked us into it.
It's dark in this valley, really. I can't see the sky despite the trees. Wouldn't fall so easy, maybe, if I would just stay down on my knees.
The rock star right here, this little amp. That's what you're really playing, wasn't it? All that sound from that little bitty amp.
Don't you know, man, I heard what you said.
Yeah. Mom got me these bad boys in 1989. They're like 69 issue or something like that. This is the last time we're going to use them on this tour. That's right. It's sad, I know, but don't you worry. Don't even worry about it. Josh, we are going to use Josh again.
We'll just have a meeting in the middle there with everybody, and we'll all sit there with our suitcases, and you guys can just take us.
Okay, now are you guys going to drive your own van?
One of the things that they did specifically for this tour is that they would have, part of the rider was that we'd stay in host homes. The idea was to lower the cost for the promoter so that there would be more money to be accessible for children being sponsored. We were all about kids. This whole tour was lined up for kids in other countries to raise money for them so that they could eat and so that they could go to school, have education, clean water, things like that, all the stuff that Food for the Hungry stands for. So we agreed to it that we'd stay in host homes. I was a little leery of it at first. You don't know what you're gonna get because you're coming into, like, as a musician, you know, like, people think that because we're in front of people, we enjoy, you know, talking all the time and that we're just, you know, pretty outgoing people, but really, to be honest with you, most of us are, you know, excessively shy, and the fact that we are in front of people is unusually uncomfortable, or that we're just weird enough that, you know, it just is natural for us. But as far as carrying on conversations, it's not one of the most natural things for us.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Got tired, but you waited. Hi. And you're James, right? Joby. And then is this your husband? Joby's your husband, so it's just you four. And then what's your name? Elizabeth. Elizabeth. This is my husband, Richie. And this is my good friend, Larry, that waited.
Turn on every light on the way down.
Okay. Oh. Blew my shoe off.
Do you want me to carry something?
No, I'm getting it. I tried to roll it like a goon ball, and I rolled over my foot.
Really, 99% of the time, it's a blast because you get to meet people that just really want to serve you. They want to be, you know, they just want to give of themselves to you, and it's really cool to meet different Christians around the country, and they're, you know, so friendly and so welcoming. They just want to bring you into their home, and it's the fun thing about it too is that you start making friends with them. And I actually have in my, you know, phone book on my phone several different people that we've stayed with, and I keeping email contact with a lot of them, you know, throughout the year. So all in all, at first we were really anxious about it and kind of a little bit nervous, but it turned out to be a really good thing.
I'm a morning person.
Yes, please. I'm not so much a morning person.
I'm gonna go start the van so that it's nice and warm for us.
You know, host homes are fun. They're great, and I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate everybody that's ever housed me and fed me and given up their, you know, their room so that I could stay there. So thank you.
Have you ever felt you needed time to talk? How you feel you're standing still no matter how far you walk, and you feel you're pushed away into your dreams, and you don't know what to say. Sing with me. We're a part of a generation of massive dreams and harebrained schemes of love. There are people who stand in line to freeze our minds. Say it.
I just wanted you to lift your head up for the camera.
That's the fastest time we've ever made.
Boise, Idaho?
Guys, that wasn't the next show.
Joby.
What are you doing?
Friends.
What are we doing here, Harry?
This isn't the next show. Oh, what were you thinking? We're supposed to go to Denver. Dang it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to a book signing, a CD signing at a bookstore, and those are always hilarious because nobody, at least for us, has ever come. So we always just sit around.
We used to have to apologize for them with our set. Should we replace all that Stephen Curtis chat with our CD? You think that would change people's mind? They'd be like, no, who is this? Number one bestseller, I better buy it.
That's really great.
Have you got the new John Tesh out before she put Red Rocks?
Mm-hmm. I stood in line to get that on the first day.
You gotta put a full beard on Vince, too. Vince has got a full beard going on.
Nice. Huge full beard.
I'll sign any Jonah 33 CDs you guys sell.
I think you let it fill in all in.
Did you go through and put like mustaches or something?
I did, let me show you. They don't have a new picture for their new guy. I did better. They all have beards and stuff, and then John.
Did better?
Yeah, I did a lot better than you. Oh, that was not better. Yours is better, I'm sorry. Mine's more realistic, yours is more impressionistic.
Yes.
Go look at mine, Elizabeth.
That's good, I like how you got that thing.
Yeah.
My favorite is when kids ask, "Hey, you know Joby from the band?" No, we never talk actually.
Really?
Or Joby.
You can supersede the sun and triumph over rain.
Yes, that's one of my best signatures. You gotta cherish that.
Put that in a folder.
To your rhythm now.
More fun sometimes.
Alright, see you later.
Be safe out there, guys. Not a crazy.
We're way better than FM Static. Way better.
It feels. I know how it feels.
Yeah!
For a minute there, I was really confused because I was like, where's the captain's chairs and the TV? They're gone.
Here's
No,
more
was the
pins.
wrong-
It's a different band, Toby.
Yeah, I know, that's what that's the funny part. Nobody laughed.
Hey,
'cause
don't let me forget
you
my
did.
sweater back there. You know what I mean.
Here's your sweater.
Okay.
I was still shocked about her getting in, Scott being behind her going,
What just happened?
He did that to me.
Josh has a girlfriend, Nikki. She's very sweet, but they love to text message. And I don't really understand text messaging because he text messages when he drives. The thing is that Verizon has this amazing in-network where it's free to call, and I don't understand because my wife and I just talk on the phone.
Dude, we gotta start doing a count. How many text messages?
Been 17 I've received. 18 I've received today.
Do you know that you can use those to actually talk to the person, though? I mean, it's not just an email computer thing. Like, just visit. Like,
Yeah, it's actually it's a phone too. It works as a phone.
it's great.
And on the weekends, talking is free. You can just call her every time you want to say something.
Totally.
Yeah, this is costing me like 25 cents.
So why not just call him?
Have you
You know
told
text
Nikki about her
messages
yet?
She won't answer.
Does
for when
Nikki
you
know
can't
about her?
talk.
Huh? Yeah, does Nikki know about her? No. I'm trying to keep it secret.
Understandable. On this tour, he was away from his girlfriend, whose name is Nikki. And, they have these cell phones, but instead of just speaking to each other, they would text, you know? I don't know why, but constantly.
I mean, the guy, you could barely get him to play bass. Because he'd be like, Nikki, C, Vicky, you know?
My girlfriend's really got really fast fingers. She could type very fast on the phone. It's amazing. She can send me 3 text messages in the time I can send her one.
I just want to let you know that I completely support the relationship, but the texting thing is totally out.
That's it.
Are you getting his look on there? I can feel it pouring through my head.
He spends more time on his phone than anybody I've ever seen it, and half of it is text messaging. I'm sure he spends hours text messaging. The scary part is he does it while he's driving. He'll be like doing this, and then all of a sudden we'll swerve, and because in the back seat of the van, every swerve is like magnified 10 times. So we'll be sitting back there and we'll just be rocking back and forth, and Josh is just up there text messaging, and we're all fearing for our lives. We're putting on our seat belts. We're taking cover, doing whatever we can.
You couldn't have a conversation with Josh without him texting Nikki. It did not happen.
Yes.
One of my only...
James, she's single.
Yeah, but there's an issue.
She's
She's
hot?
like 6 feet tall.
Hey.
She's taller than me.
Is she hot? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Pretty is different than hot.
Well, she's my cousin.
America's
I
pretty.
don't know.
Hey.
Good personality.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good.
Apparently Josh thinks so.
Well, she was working full-time and I was like traveling all the time. We didn't get a lot of opportunity to communicate with one another, and Verizon released this thing called text messaging. It's just this amazing ability, this amazing new technology. It's not that new anymore, but we started text messaging, and she's an animal with it. Like, by the time I'm sending a text message, she can send me 3 back. She's so stinking fast.
Here comes another one.
Tell Nikki, hold on a minute, I'm reading your text messages to everybody in the van.
Yeah. That'll get me dumped.
Josh, she's not gonna dump you.
I feel bad if she
Surely
did.
your relationship is built on more than that.
Something more than the T's to the XT's.
That part of our relationship was really a big struggle, because she was just starting to understand really what our relationship was going to be like in the future, touring and everything, and she just wasn't sure if I think it was a struggle for her at the time, because who wants to think about marrying somebody that's going to be gone 3/4 of the year.
Take me out of the atmosphere.
There you go.
Read it aloud, Lance, in a woman's voice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this to upset you, but do you feel like you're too busy and have too much going on
Is your handwriting
to have
read?
to be in a relationship right now?
Whoa!
Oh my
What?
That is serious.
Seriously, that's intense.
That is really something.
You have a lot of making up to do today, buddy.
I think I already made up for it.
Another one.
Oh, another one? Holy
I don't think you made up for it.
Josh,
Sure.
All
what was she suggesting?
Okay, the bottom line is, you guys, is that anytime you're in a relationship and in a band, even the concept of saying, I'm playing a show tonight, upsets people at home, because even if we're not having fun, it always seems like we're having more fun. And so I think Josh has a hard time balancing that in this new relationship. So if he can text and just say stuff, then she'll know that he's not lying, or that the reason he didn't call her is because we were having too much fun. I'm not really sure, but anyways, we give him a hard time because he's a little bit of a drama queen.
It's just suggesting something deeper than you're realizing. That's
Just tell her it's over. Just be like, you're right.
You're right. It's over. You're done.
You should text her back and said, that's a good point.
The last one was, man, my wit is so slow.
That's the good thing about text. Like, you think about it and ask us what to say. And on the phone, you never.
I'd have to empty my inbox, which is 50 messages, pretty much every day, and that's pretty close borderline addiction. So
She just told me that she thinks I'm worth it, and then this was, trust me,
But you're not, Josh.
if I didn't think
Let her back and say, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of guys out there that have more time than you.
Oh, she would kill us if she knew we did that.
And then put on the bottom of parentheses,
She would
obviously.
punch you out.
I'm gonna say thanks. The band thinks I'm worth it too.
Oh, yeah, good job.
You're asking for it, Josh.
I see you're gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna not do it. I'm gonna take the woman's advice and stay away.
man, I just think it's a lot more efficient to talk.
James got dumped this month.
Let's talk about that subject.
Hey, my dad died when I was 2. You want to talk about that as well?
No. Why are you laughing about that?
Why are we laughing?
They got married though, so it all worked out.
Thank God for text messaging.
Josh, you know, he's a great guy, but he's a communicator. I'm not a communicator, and my wife will attest to that.
I signed my name with a smile. X marked the spot on the edge of denial. Well, I got a deal, 1 for 2. You said you'll never have to settle on you. I'm the king of the rain. Love for the pain, I heard them say. Here, take my hands, wash me clean. 'Cause I'm not the man I thought I'd dream. Sometimes I'm down, but I'm never enough. I can feel you. You feel me like fire in my veins. And I'm free 'cause you're holding me down. I might be late, but you move me the same. I can see you. I see like stars in the day. And I'm free 'cause you're holding me down.
There's this little treble lead switch on his guitar, and when he plays, it sometimes switches in and out of it, you know, because of the way it's set. So he's gonna try to switch, you know, turn it,
And he's gonna switch it sideways so that it, you know, like, so that when he's strumming, he didn't hit it and turn it and, you know, make it go from whatever pickup to the other pickup. Well, it was affecting his tone while he's playing. So he decided to twist that. And just as he twisted it, the little teeny wires that go to the pickup snapped. And so we had to like pull it apart, and it was just like this frantic deal to find a soldering iron and find the solder and put all that thing back together. So
we're sitting hour 45 minutes before the show, before everything starts. We're supposed to sound check like 2 hours ago, but it hasn't happened because there's been a lot of poor things happening. But so here he is.
Sort of hungry, so I'm kind of shaky. Gosh, I shouldn't be a surgeon, apparently.
Tell me that.
Some electrician's gonna watch this DVD and be like, dude,
he's doing it all wrong.
we were backstage sitting there soldering the thing, and it was kind of fun, but, you know, also a little bit stressful.
So what was your guitar tech doing?
Well, I don't know what he was doing because we don't have one yet, but when we get one, I'm really gonna punish him for that day.
Okay.
Put it back together.
Should I put it back together, or do I need to test it?
Test it. Go test
Yes.
it real quick.
All right.
Nice job.
We're good. Maybe not a good place to do this.
High traffic area.
Yeah, he could have used somebody else's, but it's kind of like, y'all have your baby, you know? It's like, you want to use your own guitar. He actually has a backup, but didn't want to use it. So.
Nice.
The toughest thing, I believe, about being a Christ follower and working with people is knowing how to be kind, but get what you need. And we've been so frustrated with the sound on this tour.
The sound systems constantly have problems. I mean, I haven't been really anywhere. There's only been a few times where I've been like, wow, that's exactly what I wanted out of my monitor. Well, we had 3 bands touring, sharing a system, you know, and a board that wasn't really quite big enough to handle all that. But what happened is that we'd sound check, and I'm not sure why we'd sound check, because when we get back on stage, after 2 bands had played before us, the sound would be absolutely completely different. So it's like we could have saved all the time sound checking by not sound checking and just, you know, rolled before the show.
And really like John, and he's trying his best, so you don't know what to do because you don't want to just constantly ride him. But I've actually never, whatever's going on, it's one of those situations where our livelihood is based on sounding good every night because kids don't know the difference between just a good band and a really great sound system.
Hey, what happened? It's James. I can hear you in my monitors. I can hear them.
You're non-existent.
Sorry to have a bad attitude.
I totally understand. I'm actually he's in a band too. I don't want to be in front of people anymore. I just want to be home. Ah, cramp in my hip. Ah,
Stretch it out, stretch it out. Keep it straight.
Right.
Joby, if you miss the bridge on this
circulation, elevation, compression, I mean.
swear.
Come on. All right, get me your clap.
I couldn't hear.
I know, okay. How do you guys feel about it? Terrible.
Like
absolutely terrible. The sound just went terrible, Curtis.
The monitors cut out, because the other guys were saying the monitors were better tonight. So
yeah, they were for a while.
I think one of our struggles and one of the things that we wanted was our sound guy to take notes after sound checks so that he knew where to put everything back. He said that he was doing it, but obviously from our standpoint, it wasn't happening. But, you know, you can't be judgmental and you know, hold a grudge against him. But it just wasn't coming together like we had hoped.
If we could just hear, like, if we could play our show at sound check and call it good, it'd be great.
That's
By the
right,
time we
man.
get up there, everything's so jacked that I don't know why.
I wonder if you wrote down the settings.
I promise we're not that bad.
I just don't know how to deal with it, to be honest.
But, dude, just take some notes for crying out loud.
My first thought was making up a story about how Josh likes to beat up people in wheelchairs.
And there happened to be this, you know, this frozen waterfall up on the side of the mountain.